Caramelized onions are one of my favorite things to eat and make. They're so simple, but they require time and patience. First off, I start by slicing my onions. You could julienne the onion for caramelized onions that hold their shape a little better, but I like them like this. I get them started on low in a pan with lots of butter. I add in some salt and sugar. The salt will help with sweating the onions down by pulling the moisture out, and the sugar will help us with caramelization later on. Then I add a bay leaf and thyme. If the pan gets dry, adding more butter is a must. As you can see here, I ended up having to add more. I try not to go too crazy with the butter in the beginning because you don't want too much either, so I just add as I need. I sweat the onions down until they're as soft and translucent as they can get without totally falling apart. Then I turn the heat up a little bit to start the caramelizing process. Once the onions get a little brown, I add some brandy to deglaze. Then I cook the onions down until they start to brown on the bottom again. Then I add a little water and give the onions a stir. I repeat this process as many times as needed to achieve the color and flavor that I'm looking for. Usually it's about 5 to 7 rounds of browning and adding water. Caramelized onions are so versatile. I use these to make a compound butter, but you can also use them in pasta, omelets, on toast, served with green veggies, or mixed in with mushrooms. This recipe is also a great start to French onion soup. Just add beef broth and simmer. The golden color on these is just so perfect. This recipe is a classic.